just like how we all stay connected. We all stay connected, but kind of was separated for a time. And then, growing up as youngsters, how we was, and then, when as things changed, how we was to now. You feel me? But back then it was just crazy,
Yeah.
crazy. And I'm glad to see that
The only reason
I'm
why-
glad to see a lot of
Listen,
us still here from that time, and minus a couple of people, you know what I mean? But we still here. For real.
and this is where it's a lesson that I learned. Nigga, we all connected up here still because I be fighting for us to be connected, nigga.
And you know what? Me too, in a way. And
I'm
my
just talking
heart-
about like
I
the
know-
same way I told you, yo,
Yes.
come here.
Yeah, I know.
The same way I tell your brother to come here. The same way I even told Black Boy to come here.
I know.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not because at the end of the day, nigga, you know who you know.
That's right.
And you can't pick your friends and your family.
And
Love.
that's
And you know what? We beyond friends. So you can't pick your family.
that's what I was telling son that.
So
I was telling
so
Shiz
even
that.
though and even though you can't pick your family, that don't stop you from being relatives.
Exactly.
So my relatives might not know that I give a fuck about them or think about them as much as I do. But nigga, I've been writing about my life. I've been reliving my life. I've been looking at where I went wrong. I've been accepting where I could have did better. I don't even blame nobody.
I don't either.
So now, I could look at people and I tell you, when I first came home, nigga, a gun at me would have been the worst thing. That's how bad I was fucked up. Nigga, I went to counseling, nigga. Dead ass, nigga. For anger. Like after I quit, man, nigga, I need somebody to talk to figure out why I just can't like not let people push me to the point where I be wanting to fucking kill somebody all the time. Mad anger. And then when I look at every time the person I want to kill, I look at where I said yes at.
Well,
Every time I say yes, as many times, and you know, mad situations.
true.
If we sat here and even talked about some of these situations, niggas would be like, "Why y'all niggas is dumb?"
Yeah, I know, right? What
All
y'all
right.
doing? What y'all doing?
All right, so this is what I'm saying. So now we sitting here, and I'm reflecting on all this shit, and then I go, "Oh man, why am I angry?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a dumbass."
Yeah.
Like now I'm more angry at me.
Yeah.
I can't shoot me.
And I think that something that's where the I think the wisdom, the knowledge and the wisdom comes in.
But that's the OGs we had. See, when I was locked up and I even thought about the Confessions of a Man, the Plush Life, like nigga, all this shit I wrote in prison. All these books I wrote in prison.
Yeah.
So when I was sitting there, man, in prison, man, it was just insane thoughts.
Right.
I didn't jail, nigga. That's how I was able to write those books. I stood in my cell, nigga, and just bought pens and pads.
It's funny.
Broke nigga too. Sometimes I had nothing else. And before I buy some food, I buy me more pens and pads, pencils.
And you know what? I
wrote my brains out.
Let me tell you something. I respect the fact that with y'all, you only a few of y'all didn't bow down to the king, and y'all paid a heavy price for that. And some of them would basically slap a little bit on the face and on the ass and kicked out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I couldn't have came out happy with that.
Nigga,
I understand what you're saying. I understand.
I'm at peace.
I understand. See,
I'm
you
at
have
peace
to be.
with it.
You have to be.
No, I don't have to.
No, you don't. But if you don't be, you're gonna be like you said.
I'm at peace. I'm at peace only because I understand where I went wrong.
Where you went wrong was yeah, you do.
Yeah, because when you believe that when you believe, and this is where I say the audacity of bitches sometimes. It goes back to relationships. For me, everything goes back to relationships. Life is a relationship. And sometimes you just don't want to be having to explain certain aspects of your relationship.
Don't. You really don't.
All right, but listen to what I'm saying now. If you know your partner, then you don't have to.
Exactly.
If you know, then you know. If you know, you know.
That goes,
and that's part of accepting, which will make the relationship better.
And you know, now
the same way, vice versa with men.
Right.
But no, let's get back to my point. Let's get back to my point. Why it came there. What I'm saying is that. Oh man, I lost my point. Fucking with you. Because you was about to go hard with the bitch and shit, and I ain't really want to get into that.
Yeah, because I got that.
Where was you at before that?
We're talking about
about about not liking it or coming to peace with it.
Yeah,
I come to peace with it because I understand where I went wrong. Because I understand where I went wrong because of looking back at shit. Because you gotta look back at shit.
You do.
So now, as wrong as that person is, how smart was I?
Ooh, I cannot say that because I'm not gonna call you a dummy. Because
I'm not never calling you a dummy. But to the when you walk around with your shit hanging and you feel like you the smartest nigga on the planet, a genius. Then you got to question your geniusness when you make a stupid choice, right? This is what I'm saying. You still got to go back to, damn, was I as smart as I thought I was? You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, fuck. Yeah, that's a chess move. I can't shoot a nigga because he made a better chess move than me.
And you can't. You got to respect that shit.
Even though the nigga making a chess move is somebody that I think will move on me like that.
You gotta respect
But you gotta respect it because everybody you deal with is your opponent in chess.
I told a female that that's how I think. And that's how I do think. So I have to make a move like in chess.
But trust me, moving forward, the line of hands in my foot in your fucking neck is over. Like that line right there got way shrunk. Remember, everybody has a fucking rope, and people say, "Yo, give this rope, and you hang yourself."
Well, I like doing that.
Well, you know what? There ain't no more rope, nigga. When you jump off this cliff, you die.
Wow.
That is it. Because
I give people a chance.
And I'm not talking about like you got.